What's up, everybody? This is the episode 17 reverse challenge. This is CheekyCP. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna rock my beat, and then I'm gonna show you how I broke it down. um,
CheekyCP with the hits. Here I am, unmuted. Hey now, I'm unmuted. So let me dive into the beat. First, what I want to do is talk about
okay, I'm reloading.
The reverse. So just like Manic was talking about, I've been trying to get into some of that atmosphere stuff. And the first thing that I thought about was, what can we do atmosphere wise to have something rock in the background? So this is just the first track you see here is just jungle noises. Just the whole thing is reversed. So all the birds, crickets and shit way in the background, just reversed. Throughout the beat, you'll hear a little like, ka, ka, and that's all in reverse. The monkeys in the background, cheetahs. And then what I did was I kind of came up with a chord progression, which is what you hear the main theme of the song are these chords that you hear in the beginning. So those sounded really good, and it's really just kind of going through two chords and a lot of like transition chords to get to those two chords. It's really just like a minor progression. But then I did a little bit of the reverse chord situation, similar to what Manic was doing. But I really, really spent a lot of time on it, and I got this really, really cool vibe going on, and I'll play that. So essentially that's the same progression as the keys that you heard in the beginning. And when I reversed it, what I decided to do was have each one of those reverses essentially swell before the chord hits. So I think like one of the big things with reversing is it's really hard because like if you have a snare reversing, it's really just like a swell into the attack. So it's like, so with that in mind, I wanted to make sure all the reverses happen before the actual chord hits. So you can actually see that right here. It's right around where my mouse is this is the swell right here. And then this is where the chord hits. So for that chord progression, once the reverses come in, it's going to do the swell reverse and then boom, the chord hits. It sounded really busy. And once I actually reversed the chords, what I did is I drew in with automation, I drew in some pitch shifting. So similar to just turning the knobs, I just went in and just did like on Logic, you have to go like pencil point, down 6 semitones, down, up, you know? So it was a pain in the ass. But when you listen to the swells there, you actually hear these little like, kind of like a warbly tape thing happening. So I did that for every single one of these. You'll hear some sort of like weird glitchy thing. And I don't have any hardware like that, that will allow you to do this really quickly. So it was very painstaking to get this like craziness going on. So that's the little automation going on. So those are like the backbone of the beat is that chord progression, and then the reverse jungle in the background. And then the beat, I really wanted to keep it really simple. And I think I've been talking about this a lot, is just less is more type of situation. So it loses a little bit of like funkiness when you strip away some of the syncopation, but it grooves, you know, just. And there's an 808 in there. The 808 is actually just hitting like on a random upbeat or downbeat, and it works together with the bass. So when we bring the bass in, I'll solo the bass together with just the drum beat. So you have kind of like an interplay with the bass line. I didn't have my bass again, so I had to like write it out in this grunge wobble bass. And then after that, really what's going on is all the craziness, right? So some guitar, I do have a guitar here where I am. So I hit that. Just hitting those transition chords, bloop, blah, bloop, bleep. And then the vocals, no one really wants to hear me solo that, but I wrote a hook. I thought it kind of felt like this Sade vibe going on. So I just wrote something that I thought would be catchy. And then the last thing that you hear at the very end is just these, I wanted to chop it. I didn't have enough time. So today I was trying to chop this, and like an hour before we went live, I didn't have time to break this down, but I wanted to do just guitar effects, right? So. I tried to do it, but I just threw it way in the back so no one could hear that it was kind of, you know, there. So that's like the main vibe of the whole track. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let that rock like really quick here. And then here we go. Say, I used to love you. You used to love me, but the love is no more. Love is no more. I remember when we say